Okay, in this video I want to take a look at this golf rangefinder. Check a couple images out. We'll talk more about this. Alright, so we're taking a look at this golf rangefinder. You can also just use this for distant measurement, outside of golfing if you really wanted to. But it does have like a flag lock, angle, speed capability. You can measure speed and deal with the slopes and everything that you'll find on golf courses. So I'm not into golf myself, but I have a friend who is probably been golfing longer than I've been alive that I think could enjoy this. So it'd make a nice little gift for him. So I thought we'd take a quick look at it, talk a little bit about it. So basically you have the two here for your lens and your distance measurement. Here you have your eyepiece, which has a little bit of adjustment. You can twist, so you can kind of dial in a little bit better. You have your battery door here. So you can see a little battery. And the battery is included, so that's really nice. And then you have connection there, which it's definitely probably going to be a lot easier if you use the connection like a little tripod type mount, so that way you can actually sit this down, because especially with me with glasses, it's kind of hard to get lined up on the eyepiece, as far as what I'm capable of doing. You have a little lanyard you can attach, a cleaning cloth to keep the lenses all clean and everything. And then you have like a little user manual or user guide. And my suggestion would be to read this and make yourself a little cheat sheet and keep it with the actual rangefinder, because it only has these two buttons, and you can change different modes and settings and measurements just by the different presses that are required. So you'll need to know long presses and short presses and what those actual presses correlate to in terms of the function of this. So playing around with it, it seems to work quite well actually, and I have an idea, a rough idea of some distances that I know the actual distance, from one place to another. So I use this to measure, and it appears to be fairly accurate from the best I could tell, which is pretty cool. And like I said, you can press between, choose between like distance measurement with yards or meters, for example. You can also do like speed, so you can actually calculate speed and everything. So overall, it's not hard to operate once you learn the button presses and what's required to make it function. But that may be the biggest challenge, so to speak, other than getting it lined up for me with glasses. I think maybe it worked better without glasses, but my vision is not very good, so I kind of have to rely on my glasses, so I don't get a very big choice. But that may be a consideration for other people as well. This thing has like sort of a rubbery piece to the eye grip, and everything else, it's not really, it's got a rubbery type feel, but it's not like you can press into it. It's very thin, so it's plastic, but it almost has a rubber texture to it, but not super rubbery like this part here. I don't know how to explain it really well, but it's sort of a soft touch rubber. Additionally, you have a little carabiner on the back of a little carrying pouch, so you can hook this on your golf bag, and it's just a magnetic closure. It actually holds really well. It's a really nice little case, and let's say overall it does work fairly well. It's just a matter of getting used to and learning the actual controls, and after you don't touch it, I think it's like 8 or 10 seconds or so, it shuts off. So the battery should last you a pretty long time without having to worry about replacing it constantly, just because it's not going to stay on for extremely long periods whenever you're not using it. But overall, changing between the different modes, everything is very quick and seamless. You can see the readout, and you can see the different, when it's doing like the slope, you can see a little indicator in your field of view, and you can see meters and yards as far as Y or M depending upon the measurement, and you can see the speed when you change modes as opposed to the distance with a little reticle for targeting. So yeah, overall it seems to work well. Fairly easy to operate. Like I say, you just have to get used to it. Attach the lanyard to the bottom there if you like, just so you can throw it on your wrist, keep it easier to hold perhaps. And it is WOSPORTS is the actual brand name. And I don't know if there's a model number on here, but anyway, so there's the box that it comes in. Anyway, like I said, just kind of a quick look, because I'm not into golfing, but a friend of mine is, and again, it'll make a nice gift for him. Maybe it'll make someone that you know happy, or yourself. So if you want to find out more about this, because I don't have a whole lot that I know that I should be telling you about it, other than it seems to work quite well, and it's fairly easy to operate once you get adjusted to it. So if you want to find out more about it, you can check out the link below. Thanks for watching.